I was making the straws in 10, 6, and 4, I believe, or 8, maybe 8, 6, and 4 inches. So you get a lot of them out of one tube, and I think this tube retails for $2.50 or something, $2.50. So I don't know. Like I said, I think they're kind of fun. The straws are kind of fun. But for those of you who don't know what borosilicate is, when I say that, is Pyrex, that clear baking dishes that everybody has that you bake in. That glass is borosilicate. Pyrex is a name brand. So, and you know that glass goes from the oven to the freezer to the, that type of thing. So it tends to be a little maybe more stable in terms of temperature. So it's just, and it comes in tubes, so that's mainly why it's a good choice. This isn't even a glass cutter, it's just a scribe. So all I want to do is, pick a length, which I think I just kind of guess. And then I'm just going to scratch one part of it, just a little bit right there. And then, this is kind of weird, but they say you should always wet it, and they actually say your saliva is better than anything else. But you do have to be careful. When you snap it, make sure your fingers aren't where it's going to break, because it's glass. The ends are sharp. So the first thing I'm going to do is just fire polish the ends. So I'm going to put a little heat around the ends just so that it heals up that sharp edge and makes it round. So I don't know if you felt the straws, but hopefully they don't have sharp, because that wouldn't be good to cut your lip on it. Flame just on the edge, because I don't really want it to get hot and seal or actually change the opening at all. I just want to see it glow a little bit and then take it out, and I know you can't see it from where you are, but it did round up. The thing about this is when you do this, I should do one end and then go ahead and decorate it and then do the other end, but because I'll probably end up laying it in my hand. I'm just going to take this as like I said, my new favorite color is Locust Lipstick. So in order to get these to stick, the tube has to be warm too. So the trick, a little bit of the trick here is to not get the tube so hot that it melts and bends and distorts, but that it gets warm enough to accept this glass and make a seal, melt in. So I'm just putting some heat in it. So you can see I'm in the flame for quite a while and it's really not even moving. That's kind of because that's, like I said, how stiff it is. But I'm going to just stick it on there. I can feel the end in my hand. Still hot. But see how stiff, I mean, you could, I don't know if you really paid much attention to the other glass, but boy, the heat would melt it pretty good. This one, is, I mean, I'm really pulling it. And then as it starts to get a little bit usually when I do this, I cut some tube and I fire polish both ends and leave them lay for a few minutes. Because I mean, this keeps hitting my hand and this end's still hot from that fire polish. So this is so pretty. Got this one little end sticking up, so I'm going to give it a little heat. So I'll go back and really, put a little heat all along that spiral, trying to, get it to really tack on there. If you wanted to, play around and put a few dots on it here and there, that's something else you could do.